Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. Today I'm here with another important tutorial that will be helpful to you. How to draft different pattern of sleeves, their basics, the explanation. For this video I'm going to give you one of the most simplest and basic pattern, that is, in case you finish, you shouldn't have anything like this white, rather you should have something like this. So just like the sewed hand, how it curves, I'm going to be dropping it here for you. So if today is your first time viewing my channel, please don't fail to subscribe, turn on your notification, because that is the only way we can reach you each time we upload a new video. Let's go to the lesson. So right in this place, I will be explaining in details. If you don't skip any part of this video, you will benefit from it. So, when it comes to sleeves, there is a way you slant your sleeves. It will look good and balance well, but it will be tied to your client. So just watch carefully. What I'm going to be doing is to mark. I'm using, for example, 8 inches for this. So in case your armhole is 18 or 19 or thereabout, or 22, what you do is 22 divided by 2 give you 11. So in that 11, you can use 2 inches minus to keep your fabric on fold. That is, you are going to keep it 9 inches. So for this one, look at how I'm going to be doing it. Just watch carefully. Let us say the sleeve there is 8 inches, and now the width of the armhole I'm going to be using is 10 inches. I'll connect those two lines like this. So just watch carefully. So I will be dividing that place, the armhole, like this by 2. I will get the midpoint, and I will mark the same here and join those 2 points together. That's the middle of that armhole I'm going to be cutting from the sleeves. So now, based on your client or the dress you are making, depends on how you are going to go down for your armhole curve in that sleeves. So for this dress, I'm using 4.5. That is the basic. From 4 to 4.5 is the basic for senator wears and most of these corporate wears like packet shirt and all that. So you use 4.5, 4 inches. So if you use something more than that, the SSCs will be too reduced that you can't be able to carry up your hands except for suit wears. That is the only way. So for here, I've connected those points like that. From that point, that midpoint there, down here. Have you seen it? So I'm going to mark my midpoint of those lines like this. The midpoint you are going to be going, if you have 6 inches as your midpoint, you will use 3.5 from the up there, where that my finger there up, 3.5, so downward. And now you are going to be connecting this with a armhole. If you don't have an armhole, it means you are really going to be working with your hand perfectly. So look at how I'll be doing it. Have you seen it? I went up a little from that line, and I'm coming down. That is the back of it, where we'll be at the back bodies. Have you seen it? So I'll be connecting these two like that. You seen it? The place I'm connecting now is supposed to be the front. So have you seen how it looks like? The SSCs, like I said, have been removed from that dress. Then you can impute any of the measurement you are using. Like the sleeve there should be 9.5. Now what I mean is, in a nutshell, each time you are making a dress, like that armhole is 11 inches, that is, if it is on fold, that is 22, you are going to keep your fabric on fold like 9 inches. This curve here will make the sleeve to be increased to fit in that 11 inches. Before you curve it, is more than when it is straight. Have you seen it? So now for the front, you know, the front compared to the back is always inside than the back of a person's body. Have you seen it? Look at how it's supposed to come out to increase the allowance of the back. And in the front, you are going to be going in by either a half an inch or 1/4 of an inch. Have you seen? So when I cut it, I will show you how to reduce the curve of the hand to really lap the dress you are making. So if there is any question or you don't understand, just drop it down below the comment section. I'll come out here and always ready to answer. Look at how it looks like. Have you seen it? The front part is always a little bit in than the back of the armhole or the sleeve. Have you seen? Look at how it's supposed to look like. The SSEs are removed from this side here. Have you seen? The SSEs are removed. Look at the shape of that hand. Have you seen? You don't have any SSEs like that. The lower the depth of your sleeves when it comes to removing the armhole, the tighter it becomes, or very hard for your clients to lift his hand up or her hand up. So I'm going to be cutting out the long sleeves. This one would be long of it. So you have to wash carefully. So this fabric now, this time is on fold. Look at how I'm going to do it now. It's on fold. Like I said, like if your armhole is 10 inches, you have to minus 2 inches from your fabric that you are folding, that is on fold, to make it either 8 inches on fold like this, so that before you curve it like this, you know, before you curve that armhole, you will be able to have the exact 10 inches or 20 inches. So I'm marking the slip length. That's the slip length. Now I'm going to be connecting to that point slantly like that. Just look at. Just like that. Anything that pertains to SSE has been removed. So before you come in here with a sleeve like 20, 22 to 24, you come in by 9 inches to take your the round of your sleeves at the muzzle point. Have you seen it? So you'll be marking it there. If it is a fabric, you have to add your sewing allowance and you transfer the measurement here. Down here, if you really need a pleat, you put your measurement. If it is 9 inches, you put 4.5 plus ½ inches for the pleat and either 1 inches for your sewing allowance, or anyhow you want to add the allowances. So you have to connect those points like that. Have you seen? So I still have some SSEs here, so you have to correct them like this. You know, the human body is not straight. So I'll be connecting that point like that and connect this other side to that place. Have you seen it? So I will use my armhole to trace those dots like this. That's why it's essential for you as a fashion designer to have all these tools. They will help you go a long way. So now I am going to be minusing. That is the same front where it's supposed to be at the front, like 1/2 inches or 1/4 of an inch. But the back will still remain the way it is. Because when somebody is doing anything with his or her hand, lifting up the hands, it's really affected. The pressure is always at the back. That's what you are supposed to note. Have you seen it? So that place there, I'm going to come in by 1/2 an inch like this. Have you seen it? Going to come in here like from that point like this. So then you use your scissor to cut it out like that. And after cutting it out, you are going to be notching it like I just did. Like, have you seen? So that you will not forget easily that is the front part. Look at it there. Now if you are bending it, look at what you have. Have you seen it? So that is how to cut a basic sleeve for your wears. And now look at the front. The front is supposed to come in by 3/4 of an inch. For any dress you are making, the front should come in like this. Have you seen? So for bodies, cutting, basic bodies, just check my playlist, how to cut a senator. Have you seen? This one is supposed to come in front. Now, that one you cut will drag it a little, will drag the front a little, not to have any puff. Have you seen? Something like this. The back is supposed to be a little bit free. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification for more updates. Thank you and have a nice time. See you in our next tutorial.